NECH Thermica Neo is a software program for simulating of thermal behavior and thermal safety of chemical reactions and polymer crystallizations in solids or liquids. Simulation can be done for masses, ranging from grams and kilograms to tons. It can calculate temperature gradients in reaction volume, as well as concentration of reactants and hotspots for exothermic reactions. Key applications include a safety of materials with high thermal potential, as well as curing, cross-linking, decomposition, sintering, and polymer crystallizations. The software addresses two issues: product quality and thermal safety. Number one is industry. Product quality depends not only on time and temperature, but also on size of reaction and the temperature gradients inside it. We cannot measure these processes, but now we can simulate them. And number two is reaction with high energetic effects. Such reactions can lead to self-heating, formation of hot spots, runaway reactions, and thermal explosion. And it is important to know that this problem requires simulation as well. Thermica Neo software is based on our NECH Kinetics Neo software. It helps our customers in conducting kinetic analysis of measured data, including differential scanning calorimetry, thermogravimetry, dilatometry, dielectric analysis, acceleration reaction calorimetry, and viscosity. The kinetic analysis relies on measurements which were carried out under the controlled temperature program. Only a small amount of material is needed to analyze and determine the activation energy, reaction type, number of reaction steps, order of reactions, and other kinetic parameters. But for industrial tasks with big amount of material and temperature gradients, the special simulation is now developed. Thermica Neo now directly takes these kinetic parameters from Kinetics Neo project to simulate thermal behavior of materials in big volumes. This also means that Thermica Neo is fully compatible with Kinetics Neo. Both software programs use the common calculation engine for the simulation of reaction rates. The simulation of chemical reactions can be performed using different kinetic approaches, model-free or model-based kinetics, depending on the reacting chemical system. For crystallization processes, the software considered special kinetic models with temperatures of melting and glass transitions of polymers. However, the simulation requires temperature-dependent physical properties, such as specific heat capacity, thermal conductivity, density of solid materials, and viscosity for convection of liquid materials. For this purpose, Thermica Neo contains a library of most commonly used reactive and container materials with their temperature-dependent physical properties. Additionally, a library includes surrounding materials, providing further information on the surface heat transfer and emissivity coefficient for thermal radiation at high temperature. Additionally, if the final product has a physical properties that differ from the physical properties of initial material, then the software considers both materials. In this case, the software uses the changing concentrations to determine the current properties of material at each time point. The simulation results are time-dependent values in the reacting volume for each point with given coordinates. These values are temperature, degree of conversion for chemical reactions, conversion rate, concentration of all individual reactants, including both initial and intermediate reactants, as well as products for single-step or multi-step reactions. They can also be special values for special reactions. For example, the glass transition temperature for curing reactions with diffusion control, or the changing in the bulk dimensions for sintering processes. The results can be presented in 2- or 3-dimensional views, as well as colored cross-sections for directions and position selected by user. Together with Netch Kinetics Neo and Netch instruments such as DSC, TG, DIL, DA, ARC, and Geometry, the Netch Thermica Neo software provides you with a complete solution for your problems related to volumetric reactions with temperature gradients such as product quality or thermal safety. Let's summarize. Thermica Neo allows for simulation of thermal behavior and thermal safety of chemical reactions in solids and liquids, as well as polymer crystallization in small up to very big volumes. It deals with materials with high thermal potential and includes reactions of curing, cross-linking, and sintering. Thermica Neo can simulate your material behavior at each point inside the container, find out where the maximal temperature of reactant is inside the container and when it is achieved, determine the temperature conversion rate concentrations for given time and position of reactant inside container, predict the degree of conversion for curing, decomposition, and crystallization, determine thermal safety conditions for production and storage, for example, self-acceleration decomposition temperature as ADT, and it runs under Microsoft Windows 10.11 64-bit. Thank you very much.